Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. This is Mike with the Copper Poppers. Recently we had put up a post and we're going to start doing auctions on our YouTube page, the Copper Poppers. I know a lot of you guys tend to like some of our bottle digging videos and some of the relics that we dig up, and we follow a couple other channels that do some bottle auctions, and we thought that'd be a real neat way to interact with some of our viewers, and some of you guys could get some of the bottles that we dig. So some of you had said that you don't necessarily maybe have a YouTube account or aren't comfortable, figuring that out. So we just wanted to put together a little tutorial to show you guys how to go ahead and get yourself an account set up so you can check out our auctions, bid on them if you want, and see if you guys can win some cool stuff. So what I have here, if you don't have a Google account or a Gmail account, I'm going to have you guys show you guys exactly how we set that up. So this link up here, I'm going to have that copied and pasted in our description of this video so you guys can follow that to sign up for an account. So we're just going to go ahead and pretty much make a fake account just to show you guys the process of it. So we're just going to fill out our information here. So you want to put your first last name in, just a username that you want to use to show up on YouTube, and then just make yourself a password. Confirm your password. And then hit next. Okay, it's going to ask if you want to save it. You can if you want. You can save it so you don't have to log in every time, or you don't. We're not going to save it just for purposes. This is just a fake account that we're making just to show you guys how to go ahead and sign up. So your phone number, it's optional. You don't have to put it in. Any of this other stuff, recovery email, your birthday, gender, you don't have to do this either, I believe. I guess you do. So we'll put in birthday, December 31st, 1988. It's my birthday. And male. Okay. So now you just agree to the privacy terms. And it'll bring you to the next screen. So now, if you didn't, you'll want to write down your username and your password because you're going to need that here to get into the YouTube. So you really don't have to do anything else with this. It sets you up a Google account where you have access to, all of Google's functions, their Gmail, which is their email, and other things. But really, you guys don't have to do anything else on this page. So now we just go over to YouTube, and we're going to go ahead and sign in. And you're going to sign in with the information that we just created. So after you do that, it should automatically sign you in. See, it has here the information in the email we just created. But if not, it'll just prompt you to type in your username and your password that you just created. So now you're all good to go. You have a YouTube account, you have a Google account. It's all free. You don't have to pay for anything. So you should be good to go and logged in. So next I'm going to show you the format of our auction that we're going to run. Our good friends over at Crick Diggers, they run 2 weekly auctions during the week, and we're kind of trying to stick to the same format as they do. We received their blessing to do this. So we're going to kind of take and show you guys some videos about how they do it and how we're going to run our auction as well. So basically, we're going to have a batch of bottles anywhere from 40 to 50 and possibly some other relics and things like that we're going to be auctioning off. And what we're going to end up doing is you're going to have a very similar setup to the one we have here on the screen with a timer. And, this is obviously we're going to display the bottles. We're going to tell you a little bit of information about it. And then we're going to go ahead and put it up, and we're going to run about a 2-minute timer on this. So I'm just going to let you guys see this video here, and we're just going to go through how they auction off, kind of the experience that you're going to also experience with us. So we're going to go ahead and watch this.
All right, guys, next bottle up. So it's a little more modern, but check it out. It's a beautiful, this is a Heroin Bear bottle. Heroin Bear. It's got the cross in the middle going with the bear, double bear.
Now also for you guys, when you go ahead and click on our video, you're going to see our video go live on February 19th at 7 p.m. So you're going to go on YouTube, type in the Copper Poppers, and you'll see a thumbnail that says our video is live. So you're going to click on our video, and this is most likely what you're going to see, something similar to this. There might be a button down here that says live chat. You're going to want to click on that, And this is what you're going to see over here. You're going to see a chat, and this is how you're going to end up bidding. So I'm just going to show you the process, how these guys start this off, and how they run their bottles.
This bottle did contain heroin. It's a light SDA in color. It is a screw top. Let me see if it reacts to the black light here. It does not. This one does not react to the black light. So around 1930s on this one, 1920-ish.
These guys do a real good job of
is the age.
You know, they're very knowledgeable on the information on the bottles, and they do a great job. So, but we plan on running very similar to this.
It doesn't have any of that. It doesn't have any manganese in the glass.
But right now, you guys can see you cannot chat.
No damage on this one
because it's not live. It happened last evening, but you can see the chat popping up and populating over here. And this is, like I said, where you're going to type in your bids for the auction. Well, I thought I was prepared, but I cannot find my ruler, so I'll have to look for it on my break time. But you guys go ahead. You guys go ahead and start this one. The cash story went for 14 to Legacy Adventures. Yeah, Paul, these are pretty hard to find. I'm going to go ahead and start it at 5, Logan, but that's a very generous price. So you guys can see, once they got their first bid, $5, they start the timer. And it'll just go from there in increments. Your bids will be tallied up down here until the timer's done.
Higher, guys, on the Heroin Bear.
So this will be the same process that we run. You guys can just take a look and see how they do it, and how you're over here you can bid. And you guys can just, like I said, this is just a process. So you guys can see how it's going to be done on our channel as well.
I have some of them somewhere. I just don't know where. All right, what we got here? Paul's at 10. We need $11 or higher, guys. $11 or higher. Man, it's hot as crap. Burning up. On fire. Yeah. All right. Minute and 15 on the clock. $11 or higher on the Bayer heroin bottle. No damage. It's got some pretty cool bubbles in it. If you look really close in the glass, it's got a lot of seed bubbles in it. Sight, that's because you messaged me, brother, and said that you was not going to be able to participate in the auctions anymore, and you didn't pay for your package. That's why you never got it. We still have it. I told you in the last auction that we would change it to the whatever my wife said, flat rate or priority or whatever made the shipping less for you. But nonetheless, you still didn't pay for your invoice. So that's why you didn't get your package. 10 seconds on the clock, guys, on the Bayer aspirin heroin bottle. Need $11 or higher. We're on lag now. 5. Hans is at 14. 3, 2, 1, 0. Hans, you got that at 14, brother. Liz, your 15 was out by less than a millisecond, but it did not get in time.
All right, guys, so that's pretty much the basic format, how we're going to run our auctions. Now, you may have heard Travis at the end there talk about lag time. So what that is basically the time that we start our auction, the time between us, the Copper Poppers, seeing the comments and when you guys type those in. So basically, just in terms of internet, sometimes there is a couple seconds here or there between when you guys may put something in and when we may see it on a screen. So you'll see that this gentleman here, he got the winning bid at 14, And this one might have been on the screen still when they were talking, but it didn't show up on their screen by the time the auction was done. So that's why we're going to talk about lag check, it's called. And that's going to be very important for you guys to go ahead. It sounds more complicated than it is, but it's really just checking out how much time between when you put your comment in and when we see it. So I have another short video here that demonstrates that we can do at the beginning of each auction. You'll type in a comment, lag, and then as soon as we see it, we'll tell you so you can see how many seconds it takes us to read your comment. So here's an easy way to be able to do that. That's something you guys will want to do though prior to the video, to just for bidding purposes, to know when to bid, that your bid will get counted.
Anybody that's new to the auction and would like to bid tonight, and we do not have your information, you've never sent it to us, never done business with us, I need you to email both those emails on the back wall, your PayPal email and your zip code. After you've done that, bidding is done via comment. I put 2-minute timer up on the clock.
And that's also going to be the same for us. We'll discuss that here shortly. We'll have our email addresses provided, and to be able to bid, you're going to have to send us your PayPal information, or we can also do a Facebook Pay. But I'll go ahead and discuss that here after this lag check to show you guys how we're going to go about and do that.
When it gets to 0, I have a lag timer on my TV running. Whoever's at the end at 0, whoever the high bid is, wins the item. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead. As soon as I find my remote. 1 second. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put 2 minutes up on the clock. We're going to get our lags in and go ahead and get started. Here we go. Lag check Eastern Outdoor. Lag Jerry Bloom. Lag Paul Garcia. Lag Benita. Lag Christina. Lag Redhead. Lag Jim Thompson. Lag Fritz. Lag Logan. Lag Lip.
So basically what they're doing here, like I said, they're putting a timer on the clock and they're typing in their lag check, it's called. So you type in lag and you count the seconds it takes from after you put your comment in to when he recognizes that. So say a bottle's coming down, there's 10 seconds left. And when it hits 0, you don't want to put your bid in at 2 seconds if your lag's 6 seconds. So it's just to pretty much for yourself to be able to realize, when you have to get your bid in for, so it will be counted. So hopefully that clears that up for you guys, and you guys are able to, if you have any questions, feel free to message James or I or Tyler on that. But I figured that would be probably the easiest way to show you guys. And then let's see, in forms of payment, like I said, you guys can go ahead and shoot our email address. I'll leave our emails in the comment description of this video. You guys can shoot us. All you have to do is shoot us your PayPal email and also your zip code, just so we have that information to invoice you. Or also on Facebook here. If you guys are Facebook friends with James or I or Tyler, it's called Facebook Pay. It's really simple. I got James popped up here, and we would just request your invoice, the amount of your invoice here. You just click on this little $ here, and I would type in the amount, $30, add a note, bottles, then I would hit request, and that's what would be coming to you guys. Like I said, that's just another easy way that we'd be able to shoot out these invoices to you guys for your bottles. Now, with our auction, as well as our buddies over at the Crick Diggers, shipping is not included. So we will be figuring out that amount as well, and then we'll be invoicing you for the bottles and shipment. If you guys buy more than one bottle, we'll obviously combine those to save you on shipping. So just wanted to give you guys a little tutorial of how we're going to run things. Hopefully this helped a little bit. If you guys have any questions at all about setting up a Google account, being able to log on to YouTube, commenting for the auction, or any more about the lag check, feel free to give James, I, or Tyler a shout on Facebook. Send us an email, and we'd be happy to help you. And we hope that we'll see you guys on Friday, February 19th at 7 p.m. for the auction. All right, guys, you have a great day. Let's get some mo.